Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can change or take off, shall I say, this boot lid cover. If you're wanting to customize the car, if you're wanting to respray that, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get that done, how you can take it off in a few very easy steps. I know a lot of people also have issues with the actual boot from the Fiat 500 vehicles. I myself am one of them, so I'm going to open this up, take the back of the boot out and show you guys how it's done. Let's go. Alright guys, so the tools you're going to need for the job are, as silly as this seems, you can use 2 spoons and a knife. I use these to pry the plugs out of the actual boot cover. Okay, one of the safer ways to do it. You don't want to use anything sharp because you don't want to damage these or the back of your car for that matter. I use the socket wrench and an extension, okay, with a 10mm socket, okay, or 10mm spanner will work as well. You just need a really small one to get into the boot. And then a 5mm Allen key, essentially speaking. Allen key will work just fine, but I have this extension that you can adjust just or attach just to the bottom of that. Alright guys, so first things first, you'll see these little clips located all around the car. These ones are obviously a bit harder to get to, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that shortly. You might laugh at the methods, but it works and it's doable for every single person at home. So you've got to open these up, get all of these off, and then you need a little Allen key to get in there. Okay, so I've counted 12 of these clips, and these clips you've got to be really careful when you're taking them out, guys. You don't want to strip them because you can. You'll see when I take them out, I'll show you. One of them, they have little grills and little fins, and they go, one goes opposite way, one goes the other way to prevent it from being able to fall out. I'll show you guys. Alright guys, I know this seems pretty ridiculous, but here's 2 spoons, okay. Pretty laughable, but let's give it a go. So you need to leverage this that you've got on either side. This is for those of you folk who don't have access to the fancy equipment and you want to do this on your own. There is one. As you can see guys, I was talking about the fins. One goes the other way, one goes the other way. This is already quite damaged. This isn't from this now. This must have been obviously from when they put it in. But that's literally it guys. And then it slides back in. Guys, so you'll see the whole point of this is to try and get leverage on both sides so that you're not stripping this, I say the screw, but the plug when you're pulling it out. So I'll then pull this from here so that it's at least coming out equally and I'm not lobbing one side more than the other. Alrighty guys, so all the clips are out. There's 6 on that side and admittedly 4 there. For some reason I've miscounted, but guys, that is the clips out, and now it's time to remove this piece here. This is a 5mm. Okay, I do have a socket wrench with me just for the extra length. Shouldn't be too hard. Alright guys, so once that piece is out, the 5mm where your boot lip is that you can pull on, you can literally just displace this whole carpet piece. Is basically loose. So all you're going to do is pull it over there, and then you have access to where you need to get to. Alright guys, so once you've been able to remove this, you can then get into the back of the boot itself. So this screw right here, it's got a little nut on it. That's a 10mm. There is 4 if I'm not mistaken. There's another one there, 10mm. So ideally if you've got a socket wrench to get to these, another one here, also 10mm. Let that focus in there so you can see what you're working with. You can also use a spanner if you've got one. It's just having the room to get in there to actually do it. If you are taking this piece off guys, you need to make sure you unclip this right here. This is your boot sensor lid. Okay, squeeze there, literally pull out. Now you're completely disconnected, so you can pull that whole back piece off, that whole cover. Okay, so if you are taking that off, make sure you unclip that. There is your 4th one. So you unbolt all of these, okay, and then you can literally just pull this whole thing off. For those of you that buy the custom mods where you remove your rear windscreen wiper, this is the housing for it. So you'd need to do the same process by removing this flap. And this is the housing. This is where you would go in to fit your anti-rear wiper. I know some guys get mods and they get the Abarth logo attached in there, rather than actually having a rear wiper, but you got to take that housing out to do that. So same process applies with the clips, just unclip it to get into the back there. Guys, that is literally all you need, just these few items. I know this seems really cheap to use the spoons, but guys, this video is also for those of you who are at home and want to customize your car on your own, and you don't have the fancy pry tools that most of the mechanics or dealerships will have. 2 spoons, guys, get creative, and a knife. Of course a blunt knife, but guys, not very many items you need. Very simple to take the back of it out and to essentially get to the back of the lip cover that you're trying to get to. Alright guys, so if you're using a socket wrench, you're just going to get that to focus up there. I'm getting my hand in here. Okay, obviously you got 1 screw, 2 screw. These 2 are the challenging ones. Okay, you're going to get your socket wrench on there. Sorry about the focusing, guys. It's just a matter of getting it fixed in, and then you can literally just loosen it, guys. The rest you can do, it's literally just loosening that initial tension, and then you can just finger unscrew it. That's pretty much all we need to do. So from there now, I should be able to, yeah, see that? Try to get this to focus in. I can literally just finger unscrew it. You just got to initially detension it. Don't lose your nut either, guys. Lol. Alright guys, so the hardest part. Now all 4 screws are out. Now you will see there's 2 clips. Okay, there's one this side here, and one on the other end over there. Okay, try to get this a bit closer for you guys to have a look. So I don't know if you can see, but you've got to squeeze those 2 together. So guys, essentially you want to be getting on either end of that, and you got to squeeze that in on both sides and push it out at the same time. That way your whole rear boot cover should come out. And guys, literally as easy as that. Okay, I've squeezed those 2 clips and this literally comes out the car. There you go. Literally as easy as that. Alright guys, so here is the piece we've been trying to get to. Okay, there's those 2 clips I was speaking about. You can see it a bit more clearly. There's the clip, the 4 Allens, or nuts shall I say, the other clip. Okay, once you've pinched those 2 clips, you can literally then put the boot down, and I recommend you pull this out from the outside of the car rather than trying to push it through from these clips. It literally just pulls out the car, and there you have it. You can sand it, you can do whatever the hell you want with it really. You can get some Q20 in there, or we call it Q20 in South Africa, but WD-40, whatever you're wanting to do. If you need to change the lights, you've now got access to it. Alrighty guys, well that is literally as simple as that. It's literally just taking a few plugs out, 4 nuts, 1 Allen key or 1 Allen nut, and that's literally it guys. That's how you get this beautiful piece out of the car, and how to actually take the boot lid cover off, and very easy installation. Literally repeat the process backwards. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this helps somebody. If you have any opinions, if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, please make sure to drop it down below. See you guys on the next one. Stay tuned.